Welcome to the Axiom. New file detected. Launching file.
So, yeah. Susie the Violet Susie the Violet Tormentor is now your ally. I almost said Violet Dormentor. The power of mean girls shines within you. Save. Seems shop. Hey kid. You wanna buy a tutorial? It's only 50 dark dollars. No. Haha! Did I say 50? Well, we just went on sale. 20 dark dollars. I don't want to buy a tutorial. I like learning, but I can learn it myself. No. Only $1. Please, I need this right now. You know what? Sure. Yeah, I'll give you the $1. Really? You changed your mind? Right this way, gentle sirs. Well, what's in the shop? Welcome, travelers. Buy? What do you like to buy? Dark candy, mysterious hamburger heals 70 HP. An amber card, armor, defensive charm. Or a spooky sword, weapon, black and orange. Well, if I'm not going to attack, I don't need the weapon. But defense would be good. I'll buy the amber card. Buy it for 100? Yes, please. Thanks for that. I can buy another one? Yeah, I'll buy another one. Thanks for that. And I don't have enough. Take your time. Ain't like it's better spent. I sell. What kind of junk you got? Sell weapons? You don't have anything. Dark. Don't have anything better to do. How about yourself? The name's Seam, pronounced Sham. And this is my little shop. Over the years, I've collected odds and ends. Of course, I have no attachment to any of it. It's just a hobby of mine. Around here, you learn to find ways to pass the time. Or go mad like everyone else. Lighteners? Long ago, the Darkners lived in harmony with the Lighteners. They were like gods to us, our protectors, our creators, those who gave us purpose. Then, one day, we were all locked away in this prison, and the Lighteners never returned. Embittered, the king took up arms and aims to take revenge upon the Lighteners that left us behind. Of course, even among his troops, some still distantly hope the Lighteners will return. Kingdom? Historically, this land was ruled by the 4 kings, from Card Castle to the east. But recently, a strange knight appeared, and 3 of the kings were locked away. The remaining king put him and his strange son into power. This land hasn't seen this much chaos since... Well, you don't need to know about that. We're legendary. So you are the heroes who are going to seal our fountain? Ha! Good luck. It makes no difference to me. Neither light nor dark hold a future for a Darkner in my condition. Interesting. Exit. See you again or not. See you again Or not. Alright, you had a tutorial for me? We're sorry. We're normally puzzle guys, but we've been forced to do tutorials just to make ends meet. When the king got power, he fired everyone and replaced all the puzzle makers with him. Rose card. Because I don't know if the OUX is it supposed to be like faux? Like, is the X silent? Lord of the puzzles. Be careful. Whole goals. $1 monthly tutorial weekly, weekly tutorial monthly, $100 stop making tutorials. Donation hole. If you like our tutorials, please throw your money into a hole. Hang on. Do not... You decided to save the dollar for a different hole. I'm Chris Master. Ask me anything about Chris's. Fact. It's a good idea to give us some bucks. It'll make you happy and fill you with lux. Over there is our donation hole. We had a box, but it got stolen. Chris Master asked me about Chris's acting. If you only act, you might start to think, what about the guy with the scarf in pink? If you know acting will make the enemy friendly, then you can ask me to spare on the same turn. Oh, that's cool. Or cast Pacify if you know they'll get tired. If you plan ahead, a lot can happen in one turn. Hey, who's the master here, me or you? Chris Master asked me about Chris's reviving. When HP goes negative, your friends fall down. But bringing them back is easy town. Plain foods and spells work like a charm. And with a mint, you can cure all harm. Even normal items like spells can revive people, huh? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Alright. I'm Susie Master. Ask me about Susie's. Fact. Susie loves when you give us money. She will... Nope, don't care. Did I say something funny? Warning. When Chris uses warning, Susie can't hit, so make sure to... So there's no reason to use it. Unless you wanted not to hurt. So there's no reason. Attack. Susie always attacks the foe on top. She'll smash them with a crushing chop. She always strikes at the first thing she sees. Oh no, she's looking at me! I'm Ralsei Master. Ask me about Ralsei's. Fact. Ralsei loves when you give us money. He will hug you and call you honey. Hey, that's not true. You don't need money to get me to do that. That's funny. Ralsei has a spell that heals, dude. Why use that when you can eat food? Because you won't have to use up an item? I could have avoided all those empty calories. About Ralsei's Pacify. Ralsei's spell called Pacify. Use it on babies before they cry. What? It safely removes a tired enemy from combat. What if you're fighting a baby? Okay. I'm TP Master. Ask me about TPs. Secret. TP only lasts inside a fight. Once you win, it's out of sight. Having extra feels unbearable. No point in saving, it's straight up terrible. But leftover TP turns into extra money at the end of battle. You mean I only should have been using one square? I'm TP Master. Ask me about TPs. What's TP? TP? That's what lets you cast spells, see? When you see that orange bar, cast some spells when it's filled up far. TP, it's quite a caper. TP stands for toilet paper. No, it stands for tension points. What? Really? Gaining TP. You get TP when you defend, protect yourself, and cast spells, friend. You also get TP by getting close to bullets. Look for the heart outline when you get close to bullets. You rhymed bullets with bullets. But because it's important. The king didn't even give us severance pay. His son just gave us all beanies. Itchy beanies. You know what? I can give you $1. I can throw $1 into the hole. You put $1 in the hole. The hole became full. The hole is filled to the brim with cash. Interesting. Well, they fulfilled their monthly tutorial weekly, but I guess they can never get to $100. Alright, well, let's go. Let's go ahead and save. But yeah, I had a funny feeling that was going to happen. Okay, so that's that guy. What is over here? It's a lone door frame, but for some reason you can't see through it. Alrighty. Welcome back to that. Well, flip my flapjacks. The clowns are back in town. Well, bad news. Since you last saw me several minutes ago, I've created a brand new fighting team ready to stop you. Not even the purple girl can stop me now. Are you ready to be... Stop. Stop talking. Ho ho ho. What is that? Why are you saying that? Ha ha ho. It's my evil laugh. Scary, right? You sound like a baby Santa Claus. You mean like in a badass way? Shut up. You really think you know how to be scary? Well, Wrong. Man, wannabe tough guys like you really piss me off. Face it, you wouldn't know scary if it picked you up and bit your face off. That's not true. Oh, really? Then why don't we prove it? We'll start with the part where your face gets bit off. Oh, okay, I get it. Thank you, purple girl. Thank you, purple girl. What? Thanks. It was kind of you to teach me how to be scary with an evil laugh. Hey, I wasn't. And now you're going to be thrashed. Ah! Merry Christmas. I guess that's kind of an improvement. Or, I guess that's kind of an improvement. Abortive jigsaws blocked the way. Oh wait, whoops. So I need to act. So she attacks the people at the top first? Warning. You and Ralsei warned the enemies about Susie. Everyone went on guard. Alright, cool. Fighting? I love fight. Put up your dukes. Oh my. Okay. Smells like cardboard. Act. Yeah, everyone's warned. Part of me is like I should reload my save to save the thing, but that, I think that was supposed to happen because I didn't get any XP for it, so it's fine. Jigsaw Rye. Act. Befriend. And then, just in case, well, actually, let's go ahead and defend. Because TP gives us money. You barely lifted a finger, and... Alright, you win, let's be friends. And you missed. We're not friends live, and a friend just like you. Oh my. Oh, owie. Oh my. Jigsaw is wishing it could quit its job. Spare. Oh, nice. Spare. Yup. Chris spared Jigsaw Rye. And Ralsei spared Jigsaw Rye. And you're not gonna do anything. Ah. Pretending to march. Okay. Whoops. Well, actually, there's no point in sparing. I'll have Ralsei defend to give him more money. Chris spared Jigsaw Rye. You won! Got 0 XP and 73 Delta dollars. Oh, that was certainly something. Stone door frame, for some reason you can't see through it. Can I use the thing? I cannot use the thing. Oh, I need to... Whoops. I should have equipped the money, the armor I bought. And then... I do seem to be taking a lot of damage. Let me just put that on me. Susie will be fine, I'm sure. Oh, look, Chris! Another puzzle! Oh, no. Let's read the instructions. Huh? The instructions are vandalized! It says, "Thou fools, thou will never figure it out now." Ruining instructions. That's definitely against the rules. Then it, says, "P.S. I make my own rules." That's rule... the Raoul's card or something like that? Rules card? Well, that explains that. Why don't we just climb over this spiked fence? Because then we get impaled and die? Cool. I'll work on that and you do the puzzle. Try your best, Chris. Alright, so far... Great job, Chris. I think you're onto something. Hey, Chris, give up whenever you feel like it. It's all good. I didn't want to give up. Wahoo! You did it, Chris. Great job. Damn, didn't get to impale myself. Oh well, come on, chumps. Good job, Chris. Well, it won't move anymore. The puzzle description has been smashed and graffitied, but the graffiti is written in overwrought Gothic calligraphy. Interesting. Hello. Various guys appeared. Rudin. Warning, you and Ralsei warned the enemies about Susie. Enemy went on guard. That's all good. Long live the guy who pays us. Oh. Oh my. Hathy has little oh, whoops. So act. Rudin. Convince. And then I can spare the said Rudin. You told Rudin to quit fighting. It was utterly swayed. Ralsei has spared Rudin. And then, yeah. Face my diamond cutter. Eat. I'm getting a lot of money this way. Hathy smiled a darling smile. Hathy. Whoops, no. Flatter. And then spare on Hathy. You called Hathy a sweetheart to begin to think about this. Yep, okay. Oh, I should have saved her. I should have saved it for last. Gotten as much money as I could. Smells like jewelry. Act, Rudin, convince, and then spare Rudin. Utterly swayed. And then spared. You won 94 Delta dollars. Well, hang on. What's up here? Oh, the enemy respawned. From the bottom, the order of our rooms in Card Castle. Of course, if you haven't been there, you won't know it. It looks like we're also missing a piece. Alright, so this is a come back later situation. Hello. Various guys appeared. Act, Rudin, warning. Yep, everyone went on guard. Already. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Smells like a soft kiss. Act, Rudin, convince, and then spare said Rudin. Quit fighting, utterly swayed, spared Rudin, and miss. Swing and a miss. Oof. Smells like a soft kiss. Act, Rudin, convince, and then spare said Rudin. Nice. And a swing and a miss. And, gosh darn it. That's his little secret. Act, Hathy, flatter, and then spare. Told Hathy its teeth look like knives. I begin to think about this. And sparing. 96 Delta dollars. Heck yeah. And then I will go ahead and use Dark Candy on Chris. And then that'll be fine. Oh boy, we're at the Card Castle. When you step into the light, you'll return to where you were before. Okay. Nice. Gotta do better than that. Oh. Pond man drew near. Act, got a warning. Ralsei warned the enemies about Susie. Everyone went on guard. Swing and a miss. Oh boy, what's happening? Okay. Smells like a pawn shop. Let's see. Good night, and then I'll have Ralsei defend. I said good night to the pawn man. It fell asleep. Excellent. Alright, and now I can spare... Actually, I should say goodnight to this one. And then you can spare that one. Whisper goodnight to Pond Man, fell asleep. And then you spared that one. Very nice. Pond Man listens politely despite having no ears. Spare. And defend to get more money. One got 58 Delta dollars. Out of curiosity, can I like... No? Okay. Nope. Alright. Let's see. We did it. Hello. Haha. So you have begun to cross the Great Board. The halfway point to our castle. Impressive. So, it's a shame you won't make it a step further. Because my guys are about to smash you into blood. Lots of blood. Splooshing blood. Very gross and bad. Is that a garbage can? Hey, Purple Girl, was that scarier? Why are you asking me? Because you're really cool at being terrifying. I want to be as scary as you. You want to be like me? Yeah. Well, that's stupid. But, the new laugh isn't as awful. And saying you'd turn us into blood is, cool. What the hell is up with the bucket, though? It's to put the blood in. Oh. Yeah, I'm not, supposed to make a mess. Anyway, thanks for your feedback. I'm really feeling scary. No problem, I guess. So, are you guys gonna attack us, or...? Oh, yeah! I was so excited I forgot to bring any guys. But next time, it'll be the end for... Hey, I've just been calling you guys clowns. Does your team have an official name or something? Oh, Chris, we should come up with a name. No, we shouldn't. Then it's decided. Everyone puts a name in the bucket. Alright, everyone's put in their entries. Blue person, you can choose. Since you look like you don't care. Neat paper, crumpled paper, or Lancer labeled paper. I'll go with the neat paper. I'll pick Ralsei's. You take the neatly folded piece of paper. You open it up. The legendary heroes, the herald of fun and friendship. Oh, that's mine! See, I think it's the perfect name because we're all friends that like to have a lot of fun. Okay, first, geez, that's a mouthful, dude. Second, what are our enemies gonna think? That we're gonna be buddies with them? let's change it to something short, intimidating, something punchy, something badass. Like what? Well, for starters, how about just the fun gang? Just concentrating on the fun part. It's perfect. Well, see ya, fun gang. I've got to osmose my afternoon milk. Alright, well. The power of the fun gang shines within you. We will save. File saved. And on that note, I think that's going to be where we end the recording session for today. This has been very interesting so far. Definitely has, from what I remember of Undertale, it definitely carries the same style of humor with it. I'm intrigued. I'm having fun. The battle system is actually a lot of fun. Being able to it's carried over from Undertale, but in a slightly different way, where you do have a party, and you are able to act and spare, and being able to figure out what to do for each enemy to be able to beat them without hurting them is really cool. And then you have the added thing of having to warn them about Susie, so you are essentially wasting a party member. But it's okay, because that's how the personality shines through. It'll be interesting to see where this goes, because I know Ralsei is an anagram of Azrael, who is our brother, I guess. Who we still haven't seen, who's supposed to be away in college. And then Susie, I feel like maybe she'll have a tragic backstory, or maybe she's just mean. Maybe Susie will end up being the villain of this entire thing. Who knows? I could see it going either way. I could see her having a redemption arc, but at the same time I could see her becoming more and more like a villain, because in the end our choices don't matter. So even if we were to try to convince her to not fight, she could just fight, because that's in her nature. She has to choose to change herself, because we can't make that decision for her. So yeah, I'm very interested to see how that plays out. Other than that, the art and music are very good. And the humor it's very lull random coded. Well, not very, a little bit lull random coded, which is not really my thing, but I can appreciate it for what it is. I can appreciate what they're going for, and I see why a lot of other people like it. Because yeah, I know this game is very popular, and I know Undertale had a very similar style of humor, but it was also punctuated with a lot of serious moments, I felt like. And I feel like we haven't really gotten to a serious moment here yet. Besides when Susie pushed us into the locker, and when we met Ralsei. But yeah, I think my favorite parts so far are when just exploring on our own, just being able to see the paths, and the darkness, the dark liquid coming out of the pit, and the eyes all over the walls, and hearing Ralsei's story. Those all felt very intriguing. That makes me want to explore the world more, and I am interested to get to know these characters. So yeah, I guess we'll see what happens with the Dark Fountain, and whether or not Susie will actually take her place as a warrior, or whether she'll become a villain. Whether Ralsei will keep up this positive. I don't think it's a facade. I think it is who he is. But how long will he be able to keep up with that when around Susie, and when we do come up against the various darknesses of this world? Yeah, we will see what happens. So next time we will head into the card castle and fight Lancer, probably, or the other guy, the rules guy. And beyond that, we shall see. Please feel free to let me know in the comments below what you think of this game, what this game means to you, what you have thought of my Let's Plays so far. Also, I hope you guys like the voices, because I do my best to try to give the characters as much personality as I can, even like through the accents and the um different graveliness and stuff like that. I do try to give the characters personality, and I hope that comes through. So yeah, I do hope you like my voices as well. And yeah, overall, I just hope you guys have enjoyed this Let's Play so far. So thank everybody so much for checking out the video. I really do appreciate it. If you want to be notified of when I upload a new part of the file to the archives, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and ring that bell, as well as leave a like or comment if you so desire. Thanks again, and I will see you next time.
Upload successful. Click here to view previous files. Have a pleasant day.